What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike.
And Tyler. And this 562 Classic video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. Visit ribcompany.com or call to get your takeout order in today.
This Compton CIF Championship originally brought to you as part of our partnership with Gazette Sports, and this Classic Recall brought to you as part of our partnership with the Long Beach Post.
Taking the sports time machine back to 2015 when Compton played a historic CIF Division 2A championship against Redlands East Valley and at Honda Center. What a moment for that underdog squad.
Yeah, and Rev was just caught on the wrong side of history on this day. They were a part of Compton's storyline. You never know whose documentary you're in when you show up to a championship, but it was Compton's night tonight.
Compton fourth in the Moore League, but they got healthy and found a rhythm at the perfect time under the guidance of longtime head coach Tony Thomas. They really peaked at the right time heading into this championship game, and they say the first play sets the tone, and for Compton, it was the stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. Rayshawn Scott, Javante Jackson, all over the boards for the Tar Babes.
Compton collected 9 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. That's 9 in 8 minutes. 6 from Javante Jackson down there, and he finished with 11 to Rev's 5 offensive rebounds. That's crazy.
And sometimes you don't need to go off the bounce to get to the 10. Anthony Squalls and Javante Jackson showing that thanks to good passing. I mean, Compton really just did pretty much anything they wanted to in this game. And then on the other end, the ray gun. Yeah, it's loaded.
Pew pew, one of our favorite nicknames for sure. Robert Lewis and his lefty stroke from the top of the key. Lewis eventually went to the NCAA tournament with Texas Southern in his career. And through storms and squalls, Anthony, a great game, 7 points in the first quarter as Compton's up 10. Don't go chasing Tony Squalls. We told you before.
Rev jumped on the back of Chris Harper in his game-high 20 points. They cut the lead to 7, but that's as close as they would get, mostly because Compton was getting all the easy buckets as Tremel Pritchett gets a deuce.
Then one of the best clips we've ever gotten, looking like LeBron and AD, the tip dunk, ray gun to JJ, great angle by our JJ. Jackson, 9 points, 14 rebounds in the half, and he's not done with the highlights. How about the buzzer beater at the half?
Double your pleasure, double your fun. Compton doubles up Rev in the first half, and that's not an average block. That's how you start a second half of a championship game right there. And how about the Pritchett fence getting across the lane for the rejection? 7 blocks for Compton.
Yeah, impressive defensive performance. 13 points in the first half is nuts. And we've talked about how teams don't usually shoot well because of the backdrop at Honda Center, but Compton 8 of 10 from the field in the third quarter, hitting from distance and obviously getting some easy looks inside. Everything was working for the Babes.
And the ray gun is just so good. He's got such a good sense on the floor, and that really was throughout this team. They're just high basketball IQ kids. Cameron Swint with the steal to Robert Lewis, and then they got the answers like the teacher's edition in the second half. Ray gun sees a 3, answers with a 3.
Compton up by as many as 24 points, getting everything they wanted. Everyone got to shine. Everyone got to play. Lewis finishes with a team-high 16 points. Relation, we've covered quite a few Lewises over the years. And let the celebration begin. We love a blowout championship win where the whole roster gets time to take stock. They get to get photo shoot fresh. This team was not afraid of the camera. We had a lot of fun covering them. They're ready to get sized up for their rings as Tony Thomas helps lead them to their first championship since 1969.
Tony Thomas coming unhinged there on the sideline, just overflowing with emotion. This team certainly celebrated like veterans, a true blue championship. They make history because, let's be honest, they weren't the most talented individually, but they certainly were the best team we've ever covered at Compton.
Well, yeah, I mean, they did what DeMar DeRozan wasn't able to do in getting that championship, and really significant for Tony Thomas. I mean, his dad's name is on the gymnasium. His dad was the coach the last time they won a championship, and for him to be able to do it, I think shows how community-oriented, how much of a family this program is, and obviously at a time when the Compton family's been hurting, it's nice to see some happy memories, and we're happy to be able to bring those to you as part of this 562 Classic.
A great team, great family vibe within that program, and bringing a championship back to the hub. Congrats to the Compton Tar Babes. It was really fun to look back at this highlight video, and that's what we've been doing. We've been going back to all our old highlights and having a lot of fun with them. If there's one that you'd like to see, be sure to hit us up and let us know what video you want us to recall as part of our 562 Classic series, part of our partnership with the Long Beach Post.